Hey y'all, it's Lissa aka Bangs and Glasses, and I'm back with my layout share for August finally. I know this is like 2 weeks late. August was super busy for me work wise, and I just haven't even been in my craft room. I've been just really stressed out, so I'm finally getting this together for you all in September. So I apologize for the delay, but I'm excited to share with you what I have made in August. So in August, I did get about 18 layouts done. Some of those layouts, though, are going to be for October 30 days of sketches, so I can't show them to you just yet. So I think I have about 10 layouts to share with you all for August today. Starting with this layout here, which I think is very appropriate as we are in an election year. So this is my first layout. Is called Thankful and Happy to Vote, and this was me going to vote in 2020, and I really just wanted this to have kind of a very subtle like red, white, and blue theme, but still be very fall related because this was early voting in um, the end of October. So I went and turned in like an absentee ballot thing because this was 2020. So we were still very concerned with COVID, and I didn't want to be, in line with everyone. So that is just documenting that story here. So for the collections I used, this background paper is from Echo Park. It's just dots and stripes, one of their plaid papers. So I liked bringing out the brown. It's kind of just in my hair. This is a very neutral photo, so I could kind of go wherever I wanted to with it. And then these papers here, this floral paper, the one that's red and the one that's more blue, those are both from the Planner Society. So I don't even know if the Planner Society is still a thing. But I still had a little collection kit from there all the way back from like 2015 or something like that. That's more fall themed, so it was nice to use those papers up. This is from there as well, this one with the little fox on it. And then I used a bunch of different Echo Park stickers that I got in an Echo Park fall sticker pack. And I also used, I think, a couple Maggie Holmes stickers and things from Marigold. So that's also on here. And I didn't use a sketch. I just, looked at the papers that I had left over and kind of just did my own thing here. So I really like how I got to kind of build a shelf here with some paper and then some different stickers from the Echo Park pack. I really love this cluster here with like the houses and the tree and the little squirrel. So I just thought this was kind of a different way to do a like voting page that wasn't so in your face patriotic. So yeah, and I got an owl on there, which I love owls, so that was fun. So that's my first sketch. Next, I have this layout that I did documenting a book that I read back in 2022. So this book was 16 Scandals, and it's very like Bridgerton-esque, but more for younger adults. I got it from the library. This is when I was just trying to get back into reading. So for this layout, it's called My New Read, and I used Maggie Holmes Willow Lane. I thought that had the perfect colors that went along with this book cover because it has a lot of purple in there. So I got to use some Recollections stickers on here that are book related. So these are ones I've just gotten from Michael's. And then I also got to use some flair on here. So from Happy Scrappin Happy Studio. And I actually have some more flair I just bought from there. I'm going to come back with a huge haul video, so definitely stay tuned. And this one I also didn't use a sketch. I just kind of looked at what scraps I had and decided to just go for it. I really love that I use this like library pocket since this was a book from the library. So I have, my like reading and commentary on the book in here. Oops, now I can't get it back in. Oh no, I'll get it back in. There we go. Okay, there we go. So I thought adding in some tea-themed elements was really cute, and this cuckoo clock just reminded me of very much like the Victorian era that this is set in, or the Regency area, excuse me. Yeah, so I always love getting to play with Maggie Holmes, so love how that one turned out too. My next layout here, this is called Tacos, Yes Please, and it is using my kit that I put together for the Counterfeit Kit um, collective for, I think it was July maybe, or June. I was still, playing around with that in August. So I have Echo Park Summer Dreams for this background paper. The back of this page, it's this sunglasses, but I really liked just the plain white kind of like wood background to do a whole bunch of different pattern papers here. So these papers are from Recollections, Girls Getaway, so like this one and this one. And then I have some from just a Hobby Lobby kit, so like this cactus paper, this yellow paper, and this stripe paper. These flowers I used up, so these are paper flowers. They were all on this sheet. They're from Recollections. Someone sent these to me in a swap, and I just thought they were fun and it really tied in all the colors here. So this layout is really just documenting me and my husband going out for tacos. So, I mean, it's just kind of random, and I really just wanted to bring in some of the green that's behind here in the wood. There's also this teal color that I love behind here. These thickers are from Vicky Booten, and I just thought that tied in more of the green. And I'm trying to think if I used a sketch here. Oh yeah, I used the Freaky Fast Friday Challenge is what I used. So yeah, that gave me just dimensions of paper, and I just kind of did them layered behind my photos. I have 3 photos, so they're kind of centered in the middle here, and yeah, just a fun layout. Not a lot of embellishments for me, actually. It's mostly focusing on the paper and then these big paper flowers here, so kind of unusual for me to not have a lot of stuff in different clusters, but I like how that came out too. Then I just randomly started doing some winter and like Christmas layouts, because I have just a few layouts left to do of 2020, and one of my goals this year was to get those done. So what I did here, this is called Holiday Vibes. It's kind of hard to see this wood grain, unfortunately, and these stickers are really flat. And this is using Paige Evans Together for Christmas. So it's very like traditional Christmas here, and there's also some Carta Happy Christmas, just really in these gems here. And this is a scraplift from Cause We Love to Scrap. She had kind of like this half and half design, and that was perfect for me because this is actually documenting 2 separate days, but they would be, next to each other in the book. So I just wanted to put it all on one page because they were all kind of like Christmassy related. So this photo is my husband. He climbed up on this dresser, and it just reminded me of Elf on the Shelf, so it's just titled Jake on a Shelf over here, and I journaled about that on this side. And then on this side, I had just started listening to Christmas music while working from home, even though it was just barely November, just getting in the holiday mood already. And I really love how with these papers, it's kind of like flipped. So this one is red, the ornament, and then green, and this is green, the ornament, and then red. So yeah, I got to use up some papers from that collection. I loved adding in all the poinsettia pieces here. Again, this is also just decorated very simply. I feel like this past month I've really simplified how I did my clusters and embellishments and everything, just because I was in such a creative rut, and just like I just want to like get things done, I feel like, at this point. So yeah, just like some stickers and some gems, and that's about it. Okay, so next, this is layout number 5. So this is titled So Very Happy Together, and this one is using Maggie Holmes Marigold and some heritage collection in here. And this is a sketch from Scrapbook Sketch. This is number 128. So I really love how I got to pair a lot of different patterns on this page. I love this wood grain background that really just, neutralizes everything and allows the rest of the papers to shine. So for this layout here, what it's documenting is just me just like working from home, and my husband Jake was cooking us lunch. So we had just started doing like HelloFresh meals, and that was really helpful for a while. I feel like it really taught us how to cook, and it was yeah, just really helpful during 2020 just to have that already sent to our house, and yeah, just like learn those skills. So I wanted to add in some house related elements on here since we were at home. And then I always love to add birds to the page when it's a page with like me and my husband, because he loves birds, and I feel like it's like we're lovebirds. If there's two birds on the page, it's like they're paired together like us. So yeah, I just love how like fall themed this is. Got to use this vellum piece on here, although I don't like that you can kind of see my adhesive behind it, but it's okay. I feel like I need a better adhesive solution for vellum, but still really like how that came out. Next, this is layout number 6, and it's just titled "You Are the Apple of My Eye," and it is using Carta Fall Market and then some Echo Park fall stickers from that random collection pack I had. And this is also Scrap-A-Sketch number 104. So this, I really wanted to bring out the red and the orange that are in our shirts here. This is just us out on a date together. I don't even remember where we were, so I just left the journaling very general here. But I know this was definitely in fall. This was November, so I added a sticker that says November here to help indicate that. Yeah, and it's just like a torn diagonal strip here. This is Carta paper, so it is textured. And I put 2 foxes on here this time since I didn't really have birds that went together. I did 2 foxes, so we can be a fox couple. All right, this next one is going back to my counterfeit kit from like June or July, whenever that was, that I had put together. This is just titled Treat Yourself, and this is just documenting a day where I just got to do a lot of fun things that I like to do. This was in 2022, so before we had our son, and we could just like do whatever we want. So that day I had went out by myself and got brunch at one of my favorite places. It was so good. And then I randomly happened upon like a book fair here, and then I got my hair done later that day so that my hair looks different later on in the day. But I just journaled about that here. It was so fun. Yeah, so I was basically having a Lissa day, which is a day where I do whatever I like. So this is using Recollections Girls Getaway. So this paper and this paper are from that, and this background paper too. And this blue paper is from the Planner Society. And this is a sketch from Creative Memories that I saw someone posted. I don't remember who posted it. And then these stickers are all, or die cuts are from the Planner Society too. So yeah, let me know down below if you've heard of the Planner Society. Do you know if that's still a thing? Does anyone have anything from there? It was very big in like 2015, 2016, but I don't even know if it's a thing anymore. But that was fun to document. And then another fall theme layout with a giant shaker that I made here. So this is layout number 8, and it's called What's Cookin', and this is using Simple Stories What's Cookin', and I did a huge sequin shaker here, so it's all just like gold and silver with this acetate I picked up on clearance that says Thankful on it. I thought that worked really well. And I used up a washi roll on this. So I used up this pink one that's been in my stash since probably like 2015. So that felt really good. And I believe that was from Me and My Big Ideas, or Mambi, for the Happy Planner. So yeah, this one also didn't have a sketch. I just decided I wanted to do like a half shaker, half, you know, layout. I thought that would be really fun. It kind of reminded me of like a traveler's notebook, how it's like it's open on both sides. And this is just documenting a photo of my husband eating spaghetti that he made. This was in November, I think around Thanksgiving. So I thought the Thankful acetate worked fine. And yeah, that was my first time playing with a What's Cooking collection. I really love it. It's great for fall and any food theme layouts, layouts about Thanksgiving. So I'll definitely be playing with that again here pretty soon. I just wanted to pull in a lot of elements that were like cooking related, especially this one that says Kiss the Cook. Okay, and this is like very thick because of the giant shaker on here. Okay, another layout. This might be my favorite one from this past August. So this one is just titled Hello Weekend. This is also using that counterfeit kit that I had put together, and it's using Recollections Girls Getaway for some of the papers. There's a Vicky Bouton pre-made mixed media paper here in the background, and I've used the same background before but in a different way. So I really liked getting to use it again and just doing something totally different. There's also some pink paisley summer lights in the embellishments here. And this is a scraplift from Book of Shayla / from Paper Issues. I love that I finally got to use this giant journaling card with these butterflies. I love how that mirrors like me and my husband. I'm wearing this jumpsuit that's purple and has butterflies and bugs all over it. So that's where I kind of drew the colors from and the inspiration. So this is just using a bunch of different like strips and scraps. Yeah, I just loved the colors of this one. This is just documenting me and my husband. We had gone out to eat at Red Robin for a date back in 2022. So yeah, I love how like bright and colorful this one is. And then this is my last layout that I'm able to show you all for this video. And then remember, more will be coming in October. So this is a perfect blend is what it's titled. It's from Christmas 2020. And basically this is crepe paper, snow, and cocoa. And this is not a sketch. This is something I just made up. I kind of wanted to do like a project lifestyle layout without it being in the pocket pages. So this is documenting, basically we got a blender for Christmas that year and we made smoothies and then we made salsa. So this is documenting those meals that we made with our new blender. And everything was so delicious, and I love that I got to use up some alphas and just like mix fonts here. I thought that was fun because these two fonts I have just like no E's, no R's, so it's like challenging to use them. So I was glad I got to get some on a page. And of course there's two little birdies for me and my husband. So for my goals for this month, I did get through all my goals. So I did mixed media, I did washi, and I did sequins, sequin shaker, and I did make at least 10 layouts. So still doing good on my goals, even though this video is very late. I'll be back very shortly with a huge haul video for you all. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next crafty video. Bye!